Hello, welcome. Today we're going to be discussing how to get your network marketing team fired back up again. I know this is an issue for many people. If you've ever built a team and it looked like things were going good, and all of a sudden that momentum died off, that fire went away, people quit showing up for their for the calls or the meetings and the groups, and you know the feeling. Things were going good, it started dying down, and it's hard to get it back up. How do you get those people to start working if you had a team? How do you do it? That's what we're going to be discussing today. So if you have that issue, just keep watching the video. I'll share with you exactly how you get them fired back up. It will work, but nothing's 100%. So what I mean by that is some of them are just dead in the water, okay? But you can get some of them fired back up and moving again. So let's get on. What can you do? What is it that you're supposed to do? Do you hold a gun to them and tell them, hey, get to work, start prospecting, bring people? It doesn't work. If you're trying to use force, or you're acting aggravated, or you're pressuring them, like, do more presentations, anything like that, probably makes them uncomfortable, and then they'll start avoiding you, and then they're not going to want to work. It's that simple. So you don't want to do it that way. The best way to get people on your team fired up is for you to start building, for you to start bringing in new people, for you to start showing these new faces, letting everybody, all your existing team, say, hey, got a new team member, let's welcome this person. Hey, reach out to this person. Show them that the spirit is still there, or it's coming back. If you start actively building and build aggressively and start bringing in new people yourself, your team will get fired up again. They'll want to get back into it. It's kind of a mutual thing. They all kind of feel the same vibe. Group starts dying down. People don't start showing up. A couple more will drop off. And then a couple more will drop off. So what you do is you fire it back up. You keep new faces coming in, and those people will start wanting a piece of that. They want that, what you're getting, what you're doing. They want that. So the best way to do it is to actively start putting in new people yourself. Now, how does it work? It's a mental thing. If you start bringing in new people, others will see you getting results. They're going to want to copy your results. They're going to want to do it too. They're going to be like, wow, that person's building. I'm not. I'm just sitting here. I'm not getting anything done. If you're on a binary and they see people in their power leg just joining and joining and joining and joining, they're going to be fired up. They're going to be, I've got to get this other leg moving so I can make some money. That's how it works. It's mental, it's psychological, or whatever you call it. If if the group starts to die down and one or two drop off each week, one or two are going to drop off again the next week, and then the next week. And then, the people on the team see, well, that spirit's gone, that fire, that desire, that drive, it died down, and it might be over. Then they start dropping out of the team. But if you fire it back up and start bringing in new people, bam, 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 they start getting back involved because that spirit's there, and they're going to want to take part in it. So you've got to be the one to do it. Nobody else on your team can necessarily do it unless they're on your team, they see this video, they have their own team, and they start doing it. And then you can get some more momentum under you without doing anything. But other than that, really your business is up to you. So that's how it works. People feed off one another. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. So make sure it stays good. The truth of the matter, when you're building a network marketing business, if you ever start building momentum, you must maintain it. Network marketing, or multi-level marketing, whatever you want to call it, loves speed. It loves to go fast. It loves to build. It loves momentum. As long as there's momentum going, there's new leads coming in, you're keeping that pipeline full, you're bringing in new people, it will just keep and keep and keep building. If you ever lose the momentum, it can be hard to get back. It really can, and it dies off really quick. And the reason I use a train here, a picture of a train, is on my blog, I kind of describe it like this. Network marketing is much like a train. It's very hard to get moving. You know, it's really slow. That first tug is the hardest, and that's kind of like your first prospect. And you know, over time, if you're giving it all you got, it'll slowly begin to build speed. But over time, once it reaches its full speed, the train and the network marketing business, it becomes very difficult to stop. It's almost like it's pushing itself. It's at high speed, and just the weight of the train is pushing itself. The engine's not having to do much of the work. The engine has to do the work getting it started, not so much pushing it at full speed. So if you're in a network marketing business, think of it like that. It's like a train. You got to get it moving, and it will start to build itself as long as you don't put on the brakes. So keep momentum, keep it going, and your team will not die down. They stay in there longer too. When you're actively recruiting, people don't drop out as fast on average. So keep that in mind. Always be a leader by example. Never expect anyone on your team to do anything. That's the truth. Don't expect anyone to do anything. You can only control what you can do. So you got to lead by example. And if you're out there working it and putting content out and prospecting and, you know, doing the hustle, getting people on the phone, getting people on the calls, getting people to the webinars, you're going to be looked at as a leader. People are going to follow you. They're going to join you. They're going to want to work with you. And they're going to start doing what you do to get the results you get. So lead by example. Be a leader. Don't be a follower. Be the leader. And don't ever expect your upline to do anything for you. Don't expect anything from your downline. Expect only you to do what you know is right and what you know is it's going to take to build. You do that, your team will get fired up again, or it'll never go dead. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully that makes sense. So if you need help firing up your team, I'm assuming your team has, you know, kind of lost its momentum. And I get it. That's happened to me. I lost the momentum. I did like 24 people in under 3 weeks, and I had a big group, and I was like, oh, let me help them get people. That was a bad mistake, because it was very difficult to get them to even get somebody on the phone. You know, most of them didn't do anything. So if you need help firing up your team, the best way to do it is to just start prospecting really, really fast. And I will leave a resource below in the description of this video. If you're on YouTube, look in the description. At the very bottom, I'm going to put a link to a system I use that gives me genealogy leads for life. If you get this, then there's no reason whatsoever you can't be putting your presentation in front of people every single day. And that's all you need to get your team fired up. However, I would suggest, you know, to do other stuff as well. And on those rainy days when you can't get out and prospect in person, or you've talked to everybody, you know, you can rely on the system to keep the presentations going. Okay, so check it out. It's only $15. One-time payment of $15 gets you a lifetime of leads. It's totally worth it. One of the best resources I've ever had. So check that out if you need help firing up your team. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, okay? Subscribe to my channel. Click the little notification bell. I'm going to be putting out more videos like this as much as possible, sharing tips on network marketing and how to build a team, things like that. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you're on Facebook, check out my page, Jay Carden Marketing. Be sure to give it a like. I'll post some stuff there regularly. And Twitter, same thing. Follow me at Twitter at Jay Carden. And if you're on LinkedIn, that is my favorite of all of them. LinkedIn is super powerful. I may even do some videos on how to use LinkedIn for a network marketer. But anyway, check me out on LinkedIn. Look up Jay Carden. If we're second, third connection, you should be able to shoot me a connection request and I'll accept it. So guys, don't forget, if you click the link below in the blog at the top or throughout the description, it'll take you to the blog post of this video. And while you're there, you can pick up your free copy of my ebook, 20 Ways to Get Leads. It's totally free. It's for network marketers. It'll give you a lot of ideas on how you can generate leads and things you can do. So be sure to pick it up. It's free, no charge, none whatsoever. And it's on my blog, jaycarden.com. Guys, I appreciate you watching the video. I hope you got value from today. And be sure to comment below and let me know if you're having trouble firing your team up. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.